Yo, what is up YouTube? It is your boy Ash and we are back with another daily upload. Today's video is going to cover just released new gameplay from Forza Horizon 5. So if you are new to my channel, make sure that you stick around, hit the big fat subscribe, smash that like button, drop a comment in the comment section for me. And if you guys don't know, we do upload every single day Forza content. So if you like this content, be sure there's going to be a lot more coming in the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout.
As we know, Horizon is just the perfect place. It's a festival that celebrates music and cars, and quite rightly so, music makes such a huge part of the emotional experience, and it's something that we really want people who are playing the game, especially streamers, to also have that experience as well. So we've kind of been working hard to source tracks and working on this feature called stream mode.
Yeah, it's very much, I think YouTube and Twitch streaming is becoming such a massive part of games that you can't really ignore it. A lot of games do sort of give the functionality to completely turn off all copyrighted music if you're streaming. But you know, we did really feel like music is just part of the DNA of Horizon, and we want people to experience the festival the way that it was intended to be experienced. So we've worked with both Hospital Records and our original compositions, and there's a few other little tracks in there as well, which hopefully we're all featuring them on the streamer mode channel, which you can enable in the audio options. So if you go to the pause menu, settings, audio, you can turn on this and thanks Mike.
Let's show it.
Let's just show people.
There we go. There we go. Stream mode currently set to on.
There it is. Wonderful.
Epic. All right. Yeah. So we're featuring all of the tracks within streamer mode, and essentially that means that when you load up the game, even with the press start screen with that lovely music by Urban Dawn, if you go to the settings and turn on streamer mode and then play through the game from there, we're hoping that it will create a seamless experience for streamers to put their content up online or stream with Twitch as well. And obviously there's those pesky bots on YouTube that we can't really do much about, like it's glitch in the matrix and robots and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, I think 99% we're fairly certain that you should be able to stream with this and be absolutely fine. And that means that anybody who's watching your stream just gets that vibe of Horizon.
Yeah. I've always sort of considered it to be a bit of like an accessibility feature in the way that you can create a community that can sort of stream with ease. They don't have to worry that there's elements of the game that they have to turn down the volume. But then, as you say, with this new one being made in mind, so the vibes are continued whether you're live on Twitch or YouTube or not. I just love that that's the consideration that's in place.
Absolutely. I think it's something I've spoken to a lot of streamers about since the launch of Horizon 4, and one of the other things that people have been asking for loads is the ability to turn audio sliders all the way down. That was kind of a legacy thing that it didn't go all the way down for tech boring issues, but on this game we have allowed players to turn all the volume sliders all the way down to 0, and it'll get rid of that content that you don't want. So I know that a lot of streamers, when they stream the game, if they hear even the slightest bit of music, they might worry and maybe perhaps mute the stream. If you are worried, you can go into the audio settings and turn the radio slider all the way down to 0. And if you're doing that in conjunction with streamer mode, then you should be good to go.
But don't turn the car sounds down, because Fraser will cry. He will be very upset if you turn the cars off. All right, everyone? Ground rules.
We should take a moment to mention this car, by the way. This is a brand new to Forza, the Aston Martin Valhalla, I believe named after the recent Assassin's Creed game. This, as Aston Martin call it, this is their everyday car. Apparently, this is not unlike that pesky Valkyrie, which you just take to the track. This is the Aston that you buy for everyday use.
Just the commute.
986 horsepower. Got a twin turbo V8 produced by AMG. It's a little bit of a ridiculous car, to be honest.
It's gorgeous.
Looks fantastic though.
Where would you do your shopping? Couple of wine bottles from Waitrose in the back of those pipes.
Probably a couple of wine bottles there, I reckon.
I assume you're shopping at Waitrose if you've got one of these cars.
You have to be. Or someone else is shopping at Waitrose on your behalf anyway.
So this, though, is, I will describe it before I start driving, is the Lotus Evija. It is nearly 2,000 brake horsepower. That's 4 motors, so it's all-wheel drive. That 2,000, around about 500 per wheel, so it's effectively like a charged-up Chevy Camaro, but at each wheel. It's a bit of a crazy car, so excuse my driving. I will do my best.
I love that you picked the Dust Storm in one of the fastest cars in the game.
Oh
as well.
my
The visibility
goodness
is
me.
reduced.
I don't need to see the corners because I'm going to crash anyway. So
Just expect flames out the back of those massive holes on the back.
What a
You make a really good point though.
spectacle.
So before you went into this race, it was a beautiful time of day, clear blue skies, and then as soon as you put this dust on, it completely changes the entire scene. It's
What
just
seasons did you do,
isn't it?
sorry, to get this effect? So you're,
this
are
was
you
hot-
in the
this was
desert
hot season.
map?
Yeah, so hot season, which unlocks the ability for me to set it to dust storm. We're in the desert at the
Wow.
moment, so that dust storm is contextual. You are allowed to do it in other places, like the jungle. It just kind of looks weird. But that's a
enough.
freedom that is afforded to you through the power of Blueprint and Event Lab. If you want a dust storm in the jungle, then you can go at it, but it might look a bit weird.
And I noticed as well when we started that we've got streamer mode on for this still as well.
Yes, everything you're hearing is all streamer mode, and yeah, it's all clear to be plays whilst you're streaming.
Which is good fun. It gives you that that pace and excitement to all of your races. It's not just the sound of sandstorms. Which do sound good.
Unless it's Darude. I did a
No,
reference.
not on the sound.
Not on the soundtrack, but I feel like I had to say it, so apologies
it
to
was
everyone
discussed.
that I just did
It was
that.
discussed, I've seen the memes.
Bit on the nose. Yeah.
I've seen the memes.
I like the idea of it
remember
not
when
being
we-
in there because it's actually too obvious to have in there.
I think it was one of the first things I suggested, like, and we got a sandstorm.
Finally, we did really sandstorm.
Yeah. This is, yeah. The gameplay comes first, not the pun. That is the thing that we have to keep on saying in the design.
That's the thing that we say, but we don't actually do.
Never-
Yeah, the
Dave is
festival
well known for
playlist
pun
says
first
otherwise.
design.
Pun first, and then try and shoehorn some design in for that as well. Yeah, that's how it works.
You're not doing too bad in this, Mike, I have to say. This looks
No,
like
I
a
don't
really
know.
difficult
I
sort
don't
of
know.
terrain weather
Actually, you do
situation.
as well.
I was trying to read my notes a second ago and then just crashed into a wall. So I might have actually been able to shot of winning if I hadn't done that.
I remember when we were developing sandstorms, and
What's happening to this room?
said to me, "What does it actually sound like?" And like we were taking inspiration from Interstellar, where there was a great feature where they actually got like a big cannon and fired loads of sand at a car just to get that feeling of stones coming off your windscreen and stuff like that. There you go, finished fifth.
I can't even hear the gameplay. Yeah,
I'd be happy with it.
Did the feed, don't show him.
I can't even hear the gameplay.